Well, hello, welcome to Thursday Thoughts with Operation Love Rescues under Straight Street Life Center. Tonight, our thoughts will be around supply and demand. That's right, supply and demand. With human trafficking, just like any other business that offer products or services, there is a demand, which is your buyer, and then there is the supply. And in this case, the supply would be the trafficked person, right? And so, where do we start? So, recap, education, whatever you want to call it, this industry of human trafficking is $150 billion industry, right? 99, at least 99% of that is sex trafficking. You heard me right. At least 99% of that 150 is from sex trafficking. So that tells you that the demand fuels the supply, right? The demand fuels the supply for human beings. So what do we need to do about this? I'm so glad you asked. I don't have all the answers, but working in this field for over 20 years now, we've kind of evolved over the years, especially in 2000 when they passed the Trafficking Victims Protection Act. Okay, and so we focus now on prevention, protection, prosecution. All right, keep that in mind. Prevention, prosecution, protection. The prevention of trafficking, we identify, we do a lot of awareness. There was one season where there was so many trainings and seminars and people just trying to help you understand what to look for or how to identify a victim in this case, right? Protection for victims and survivors. What does that look like? Do we have the safe homes to provide therapeutics, therapeutic help or assistance with them when they are rescued? And then prosecution, going after those that are exploiting other human beings or trafficking other human beings, and those buyers and the buyers, because they are the ones that are fueling this demand. So I'm going to add the prosecution of third parties, right? So who are third parties? Third parties might be hotels that know that there is trafficking going on inside their establishments. There might be Lyft, Uber drivers, taxi drivers, anybody of that sort. Those are third party people. A recruiter, somebody that recruits a person into this lifestyle. That's a third party. Let's prosecute them all, right? And so, and I'm not talking like hand slaps for this group and then stiff time for that group. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the type of accountability that everybody involved, whether it was a runner, whether it was a recruiter, a hotel employee that knew what was going on and got slid a few $100s to be quiet, give them all some time. Look, we can talk about it, but put something on their record for sex offense. Hey, if they're a third party, we can look at their case and expunge it in a couple of years or something if they're doing okay. But no, people have to be held accountable for being a part of this industry, supplying human beings for other human beings. There has to be some stiff accountability, right? Um, Even those that choose to turn a blind eye and know what's going on. We have that. We have that from the top all the way down to the bottom. People in high seats of government turning blind eyes to laws that we need passed, or monies for therapeutic safe homes for these survivors, compensation for survivors. These people are turning the blind eye because it's up there. It's up there as high as the presidential seat. It's up there. And so we have to be ready to face this. We have to be ready to do something about this. And I just want to end you all in tonight's Thursday Thoughts with people who are not products. Argue with your mama.